News at 4. First, the highlights. Governor Sanwo-Olu urges responsible investment for sustainable urban growth. Farmers lament poor funding of cocoa industry. Seek President Tinubu's intervention. On the Foreign Scene Authority's order, evacuation of over 2,000 villages as fourth major storm in a month hits Philippines. And in sports, Nigeria, Iraq shine at para table tennis tournament in Lagos. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has reaffirmed the state's commitment to sustainable urban development and innovative housing solutions, calling for impactful real estate investment as a driver of economic prosperity. Speaking at the Global Property Conference, the governor highlighted the transformative potential of real estate in Lagos, describing it as both a pathway to personal wealth and a cornerstone of the state's broader development goals. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who was represented by the Director, Monitoring and Compliance Department, Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Authority, Lasrera, Tokwe Akimbola, emphasized the importance of creating a sustainable, inclusive urban landscape for Lagos residents. Governor Sanwo-Olu outlined his administration's vision to transform Lagos into a technologically advanced and sustainable smart city, adding that key initiatives for achieving this goal include expanding affordable housing options, improving infrastructure, and fostering public-private partnerships, which he described as essential pillars of progress. Lagos State Government, through the Office of Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, has commenced the empowerment of women in underserved communities with essential financial literacy skills and access to economic opportunities for long-term financial independence. The initiative under the Human Capital Development HCD program focuses on providing women with the knowledge and tools needed to make informed financial decisions, manage personal finances, and have access to economic opportunities that abound across the state. Special Advisor to the Governor on Sustainable Development Goals, Orel Luwafini, while speaking at the Empowerment Outreach in Yaba, expressed government's commitment to fostering financial inclusion, bridge economic gaps, improve the quality of life, and promote sustainable development across Lagos State. Finney explained that the economic intervention is designed to complement several empowerment programs that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration has institutionalized to promote sustainable growth and inclusive society. The Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, has expressed deep concern over the rising number of cases of vandalism targeting transmission lines and towers, warning that this trend is severely disrupting the nation's power grid and infrastructure. TCN's General Manager, Public Affairs, Ndidimba, made this known in a statement while reacting to the early Saturday destruction of the 330 kilowatt Lokoja Gwagwalada Transmission Line 1. Mba said the recent incident adds to an alarming pattern of attacks on the transmission network nationwide. Mba appealed to members of host communities to work with TCN and security operatives to combat this threat, adding that vandalism of power installations is a disservice to all and undermines efforts to strengthen the nation's transmission system. The Cocoa Farmers Association of Nigeria has expressed concerns over lack of funding for the cocoa industry. In an open letter signed and released by the Director General, Cocoa Roundtable Initiative, and National President, Cocoa Farmers Association of Nigeria, Adeola Adegoke, The farmers appealed to President Bola Tinubu to prioritize funding for the critical sector in order not to reverse the present prosperity of the nation's cocoa farmers. According to Adegoke, funding has continuously affected the operations of the committee's sustainability responsibilities in the area of quality control, contract arbitration, to safeguard investors' funding, child labor monitoring and remediation. Adegoke tasked Tinubu to provide funding to the National Task Force to save the industry investment, which is worth $1 billion, while also subsidizing input for cocoa farmers to enhance their productivity, which will eventually translate into more income for them and revenue for government at all levels in 2025. Sensitive materials for the Ondo State gubernatorial election scheduled for Sunday, 16th November, have arrived in Akure, the state capital. The materials were transported by the Nigerian Air Force and have been received by officials of the Central Bank of Nigeria. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) announced this in a message posted on its official X page. This marks a significant step towards ensuring a smooth and secure election process in the state. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has congratulated the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, on his 52nd birthday, describing him as a committed and passionate lawmaker with an enviable track record of good performance. Sanwo-Olu, in a statement issued by his special advisor on media and publicity, Boyega Akoshile, said Obasa, who clocks 52 today, has recorded significant strides in his public service to impact his generation positively and contribute to the growth and development of Lagos State. He said Obasa, as the leader of the legislative arm of government, has contributed immensely to the success of the All Progressives Congress APC-led administration in Lagos State. The governor added that Obasa has contributed positively to his constituency, Agege 1, the State Assembly, Lagos State, and Nigeria in general through qualitative representation and contribution to legislative business. And now to foreign news. The Philippines government has ordered the evacuation of 2,500 villages in the wake of the fourth major storm that hit the country. Reports say thousands of people sought shelter, ports were shut down, and landslides blocked mountain roads in the Philippines as the country was struck by a fourth cyclone in less than a month. The National Weather Agency said Typhoon Taraji hit near Dilasag town about 220 kilometers northeast of the capital this morning. No casualties have been reported. Taraji came on the heels of three cyclones in less than a month that killed 159 people. And now sports. Hosts Nigeria and Iraq dominated the 2024 Lagos Para Table Tennis Open, claiming 6 gold medals each at the event. The 3-day ITTF Factor 20 tournament was organized by the Para Division of the Nigeria Table Tennis Federation and featured players from the United Kingdom, Iraq, Iran, Cameroon, Togo, Benin Republic, Cote d'Ivoire, and Nigeria in both singles and doubles events. This year's edition also showcased the remarkable skills of physically challenged athletes, to the delight of the president of the Paralympic Committee of Nigeria, Sunday Odebode. ITTF Para manager Pablo Perez also highlighted Nigeria's growing influence in para table tennis, which has motivated the ITTF to support the tournament as one of the sanctioned events in Africa. And that's all for the news at 4. Maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961, on YouTube. Subscribe and watch us live on our channel Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, 1,050 rural women received intensive training in boosting outputs in agricultural production, and the beneficiaries were given equal access to markets? You can get more details on the Lagos State government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has reaffirmed the state's commitment to sustainable urban development and innovating housing solutions, calling for impactful real estate investment as a driver of economic prosperity. The Cocoa Farmers Association of Nigeria has expressed concern over lack of funding for the cocoa industry. We also told you that the Philippines government has ordered the evacuation of 2,500 villages in the wake of the fourth major storm that hit the country. And in sports, hosts Nigeria and Iraq dominated the 2024 Lagos Power Table Tennis Open, claiming 6 gold medals each at the event. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Abiola Fagbolagun. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good afternoon.